Why, hello, 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 everybody. How are you doing? Today is a new day and we will do makeup. So I realized I haven't really recorded my voice for any of these videos for a very long time. In fact, it's one of the hardest things for me to do, but I kind of really want to commit to it. It's good for me. I like it. So as you can see, I'm going to imitate the look from Pinterest that I believe I will link in the description box. This was the closest color I had to the lip that the lady was wearing, and it's by Mayora. It was a nudish pinkish taupe. Go for a color that's like taupe. And this is a clear gloss. For some odd reason, I have like colorful glosses, but this one was a clear gloss, and I guess I'm thankful to have it? Otherwise, I wouldn't have one. So, this was a pretty easy lip combo. By the way, if you're wondering why my tongue is blue, it's because I had Jolly Ranchers. The the blue raspberry type, actually. Yes, not blueberry. Blue. So go on and take your yellow and put it in the inner corner. If you divide your eyes in three, you will get inner corner, middle, and outer corner. And the inner corner for this case is between the nose area, maybe a little bit more towards the eye, to basically the brow area for the height, and then it goes all the way to like where the eye color starts in you. So basically, um, between the nose and the start of the eye color, and the height goes as high as your eye until your eyebrows stop you, basically. And you can see I'm cleaning off my brush between each and every um application. So from yellow we transitioned to purple, and in this case I went with a deep purple. So do the purple, and I'm talking about a normal purple, like eggplant purple, in the outer corner, so from where the eye color starts to basically where you want to end it. For me, this was, as per the pictures, image, it was where the eyebrow ended. And basically, what we're gonna do is take a fuchsia, so a pinky purple, and basically tap it into the brow bone area, but leave a little skin showing. But basically, you want to make it look like it went from like a black wing to a eggplant purple to a fuchsia, or basically a pink purple. And we don't want to take that pink too far into the purple, so we want it to be like two separate layers. So you will have to basically bring it out, that purple. And now I want to make a transition between the yellow and like basically the start of the skin. So when I say diffuse, we're basically adding very little much of color to transition it to the skin, or maybe even to another color. So like we did the eggplant purple to the pink purple. Um Now we're doing the yellow to a little bit of a burnt yellow, or like almost like a orangey brownish yellow. And we're basically taking a fluffier brush that helps, and basically you can use it to apply it to the skin, or you can use it after you put the color, both colors in the skin, and basically like blend it like an artist would. And now you take a little bit of a pinkish red and tap that into the center of the eye. I thought with the finger it was the easiest. I am used to doing it with fingers sometimes, and it was just what I liked at the time. And I'm also like I see a little bit of sparkle in the image from Pinterest. So basically, between the middle color and the um the purple, put the shimmer between the purple and the center color. And also for the center color, don't take it too high up into the um the brow bone, or like where the skin would be underneath the brows. Have it a little bit more center. And now I took a darker purple, and it was more of like a taupe like purple, or like a brownish purple or reddish purple. And I ended up creating a smoky eye. So I just took my brush and I brushed in the color. I wanted more depth in my color, so I just decided to take as many purples and just keep layering them. But like, I keep changing between a more red purple that's dark and a dark purpley purple, almost black. And the brush I use is a pointed brush. It's basically tapered to a point, but it's not flat. It's 3D. It's not flat. So just as you saw, I took a purple this time, a darker purple. Maybe I used it, but like just, a dark purple. And from the center of the lower lid to the wing part of the upper lid, just kind of like smoke it out. And then we're gonna add a bit of blue on the inner center, just the inner part. So like the top lid, we made it into threes, and then the bottom lid, we made it into two sections, basically. So, take a blue color, and I chose mine to be like a true blue, like a cobalt blue, and basically, what we're gonna do now is use that same blue. Well, actually, before that, we're gonna take a shimmer close to a cobalt blue, like that's the cobalt blue, and we're going to put it basically in between where the purple and the blue are going to kind of muse together, like get into each other. And by muse, I mean like transition to each other, blend, gradient, basically become the same thing. So now take your cobalt blue and use your eyeliner pencil, the flat brush, and basically tap it into the inner eyelid, like flat part. So I noticed that in the picture there was a black wing look. So again, take the brush that you normally use to draw a wing, or just, go with your personal choice of black to create a wing. Although it makes sense to use more of a powder than a gel or a wing, like a liquid liner, um, because in the picture it's kind of like diffused again. So it's like you can see me trying to blend the purple to the black. And congratulations, you are done this Pinterest makeup look. I hope you had fun. It's very similar to the rainbow one that I had a while ago. Oh, and over here, an extra piece. I didn't really have fun with the lip color they chose. It made sense, but not for me, not this day. So I went with my NYX liquid lip, and I went and I did a very purpley reddish color, like a maroonish color almost. And I went and did that. And then here's a quick tip. So if you use powder on top of the lips, you're basically setting your lips. So powder works that way. So in this case, I took a color from my palette and I used my finger and I just tapped it into place, and um it works just fine. I generally don't have any issues, but you can see it adds a bit of a like a shift in color, so a duochrome effect. That's what duochrome is. It's like two different colors shifting between angles. But this was more of a pink with a red undertone. Haha, I'm singing some song. Yep, that's me. Oh, and here I go with a another shimmer, a paler peachy shimmer, and I just tap it in lightly in the center. I wanted to add a bit of dimension and color back, so I went with my NYX lip pencil and I carved out my lip shape that I wanted. I overlaid a little bit. I enjoy doing that. And here is my version of what I would do for the lip, but you can go in and do anything you want. I'm just happy that the color I chose was between like the red and the purple, and it kind of worked really well. And that peachy shimmer brought out that yellow maybe too. So, have fun with it. So, have fun and bye for now.